Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Becky here with Push to Push. I just want to ask you, how many of you are truly doing what you dreamt of doing and you love it? You know, not that many people. I think America is like maybe 20% of people are actually even using the degree they went and studied for, but of those 23%, like how many chose that degree because it was their passion? It's probably like 3 or 4%, who knows. But my point in this video is to talk about what's meant for you will be for you. And I feel that that is so true, and people say, oh, no, it's not, no, it's not. Because we get so stuck on our own agendas. You know, I believe as a person, and I try to meditate and really tap into this and really look inside myself and ask myself, who am I and what are my gifts? I believe every individual is innately born. You're born and it's born into you, some type of talent and gift. We are all unique in our own way. I feel we all have an innate ability, something we are born with. And as time passes, that gift can be enhanced and grow, and our environment and the things. I believe there's a universal energy flowing through all living things all around us. I like to say God, people say whatever. You know, I don't get stuck into these little categorized religions and stuff. I know there's an energy out there flowing through all things. That's what I believe. I know it to be true for myself, many others. I feel it, I see it. And when I center myself in meditation or whatnot, and I'm really focused, things just seem to just and line up so well for me. But it's the times that I start questioning and moving away from what I know I am naturally gifted with. See, I think a lot of things people get torn up with is they neglect their innate abilities and talents. They neglect what the universe has gifted them with and what their environment and their upbringing. We don't choose where we're born, who we're born to, what environments we grow up in, or any of that. But from those unique situations, we can tap into our true self and really say, what am I good at, and how has my environment built me to be a powerhouse for that? My environment and my upbringing and all my trauma and all my hardship has empowered and given my gift, my innate gift of connecting with people and being compassionate and loving and having this true connection with people. I just so easily can just get along with anyone and connect, and I have so many friends of all walks of life, and I feel like that is my true gift of understanding and love and compassion and being able to connect with people. And all of my background, my environment, who I was born with, all the trauma, abuse, and all these experiences have made me now a very solid person to provide that gift to others. But something that I made a mistake for many years of my life was allowing society, this like the last video, letting people's expectations of us cloud out what we're truly meant to do. I feel we all have a purpose, we all have a true gift. But at a very young age, we're told blue is for boys, pink is for girls, you're supposed to do this, live the American dream or wherever you're at, whatever the societal structure is for you, to get married by 15 and have a husband that makes money and have 2 babies and yada yada yada, and iron clothes and all these gender roles and all these labels and all these things. We get so caught up in what our parents and grandparents and all these traditions that get passed down. But as time changes, we need to change too. And I think people are finally starting to wake up to who they really are. People are getting more into centering themselves and getting into meditation and tapping into self-improvement and self-enlightenment and really opening their mind and their eyes to that aha and bursting out of that bubble that everybody tries to put us into. We all are unique and we all have unique gifts. But because of our parents and our friends and our environment and our influences and social media now and all these groups that we surround ourselves with, they all are throwing in all these ideas, and we see this flashy thing over here, and So many people always, quickly go to, I want to be a doctor, lawyer, this, that, all the high-end stuff. Instead of saying, I want to be an artist because that's my passion and I'm going to make it work because I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to find a way to get it out there. People don't do that because they're frowned upon, because that's not the money maker. That's not what's going to get you looked at. That's not what's going to get you like buttons, things like that all the time. But times are changing, and I feel people get so caught up in trying to please everyone and do what's expected of them that they start to pull off the course. Imagine a straight line being the course for your life. And this is what you're supposed to be. This is what the universe is setting you up for. But our own agenda and society and us being influenced pulls us to the right. Ooh, this career looks good. Ooh, let me go to college and study this. That'll make me good money. Ooh, this would make me a good living. Ooh, this would make me popular. Ooh, I'd probably be good at that if I tried really hard for 5 years. And I'm not saying don't have extra things and extra skills, but I'm saying find truly what is ticking inside of you, what you're good at, and what comes naturally to you, and nurture that. Because that is where I feel you will find your true purpose and being, and things that are meant for you will naturally flow because they're already aligned for you. And it wasn't until I started really listening to that things started naturally just coming and flowing for me. But when I'm going against the grain and I'm saying, okay, you know what? I really think I want to be an actress. That's not what I'm naturally gifted with. I might do well at it if I really try. But if I drift off and start focusing on that, I'm getting way off track of what the universe has aligned for me, and things are going to start getting messy. And I feel like that's what's causing a lot of people unhappiness too. They're not going with their directed path. They're trying to make their own agendas and bounce around. But when you sit with yourself and truly take time to sit and peace and quiet and meditate and really be honest and true to yourself and not think about what mama said, what daddy said, what grandma said, whatever, really be true to yourself. I think that is when the universe can truly speak to you through your conscious mind and tell you and let you know who you are and what you are to be doing. You will come up with ideas. Thoughts and ideas will be given to you. You will feel it in you. If something feels to you, don't follow it. But the things that are meant for you will feel so easy and give you a sense of peace and like and you'll feel so alive when you're doing it, and it'll come together so nice. I'm not saying that all things that are meant for us in our path is going to be an easy road, but it will feel good inside. It will flow within you. It's not going to be this crazy, hard-stricken life, But I see that in a lot of people. They're so determined. They want to be this because that's the cool thing to do. And they thought it was so awesome growing up. And, I want to be this. I want to be a rock star. But they're naturally wonderful writers. Well, why don't you write music instead of performing? Or whatever. It's really tapping into your true self and what is meant for you. And it's not until you really find that and you're true to that and you're honest with that life will start to flow very easily for you. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I've bounced all over. I've had so many different careers and went down so many different paths. I've changed my major so many times, have different degrees. It's not until I said, you know what? Who am I? What was my upbringing like? How does that match up with what I'm naturally good at? People always say I'm naturally just good at connecting with people, and I'm a great therapist and friend, and I can listen and understand and give such great advice, and I'm wise. How does my upbringing relate to that? Well, damn, I can relate to a lot of people. I can use all of my background and transform it into what I'm naturally good at. So, hey, how about I work with people, help people, push people to be the best versions of themselves? And right now over here in Taiwan, I'm a teacher. I teach English, but I'm not just a teacher. I am building these kids up and giving them a foundation for their future, and I'm influencing a lot of people around me. I have conversations throughout the day, and I have so many opportunities to influence and impact lives out in the city or whatever, the friendships I make, the people, the connections, the conversations I have at dinner with strangers. You know, I had a 5-minute conversation with this woman I never spoke to before, and started in a convenience store, and 5 minutes later, as we drifted to the next building, she was in tears and inspired. You never know what your words and what your true gift can do to someone.